Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Paradise. Okay, so today I decided I wanted to show you guys quite a few things that I have done to my game, programs that I have downloaded, and mods that I have downloaded to give my overall game a better look and feel. The first thing I wanted to talk about is definitely a program, and it is the Reshade program. There are ways that you have to install this program into your game. If you guys would like for me to make a tutorial on how to install that, I can go ahead and show you guys how I did it. I have the latest version right now, and this reshade that you're currently seeing is the Nixel Solar Breeze version 2. This is actually my favorite reshade that I have downloaded so far. I'm also in love with the Mystic Lights gameplay reshade. I don't know if you guys can see the difference there, but there's definitely a difference. Another reshade that I was also loving is the Fantasia effects as well. It is a very bright, as you guys can see. I think it is absolutely stunning. Another preset that I also love is Nixel's Boho Dreams. Look at this. This has more of like a blue tint to it, and I think it is absolutely stunning as well. I am in absolute love with this reshade. So if you guys are interested in these reshades, I will go ahead and link them down below so that you're able to install it in your game. And as I said, if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to install the reshade program into your game, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. So for the next program, and it is definitely a program because you do not install it into your mods folder, you actually have to install it into your game, and it is a lighting, people call it a lighting mod, but it is a lighting program. And this lighting program is by Softer Haze, and it is their Twinkle Toes lighting program, and it definitely adds a lot of color. I don't know if you guys can see a difference here, but it is definitely a lot more lighter, which The Sims 4 is definitely lacking in. And even without the reshades, it looks really good. So this is the game with the reshade, and then this is it without it, but it still looks very well. Also, for those of you that have a PC that doesn't run too well, I wouldn't recommend these lighting mods and reshades because it definitely pulls a lot from your graphics card. So I would definitely recommend this for people who are able to run this program without it lagging their game, because it will lag your game if it can't handle just like the normal graphics of The Sims 4. So I also wanted to show you guys, this is Windenburg. I just wanted to give you guys a look around so you see what effects this mod or this program has on the game. It definitely looks beautiful. You can see the water. It looks so much more brighter, so much more lovely. So I definitely recommend this mod for those of you that are just looking to add just a little bit of depth and dimension into your game. This will definitely add that for sure, and just bring some life and brightness into the game that The Sims 4 is definitely lacking. Something to note here before I get into this whole file situation, make sure that before you go ahead and drag the files, you create a backup copy of the data and delta folders, so that way in case you do mess up, you have a backup, so you can remove those folders and then replace them back with the original folders that you had prior to trying to replace the files, so that way can undo the mistake that you made. Also, the creator does offer a backup file, which I will link down below as well if you forgot to do it, because I know I've been there where I'm like, I probably should have backed that up and I did not. So I completely understand. So something I wanted to show you guys about this Twinkle Toes program, aka the lighting mod, is that when you go to download it, so you're gonna need a WinRAR or a 7-zip in order to be able to open up the zip file. So I'm gonna link both of those down below. So once you download it and you open up the zip, you're gonna get these two folders. So one is gonna say Delta and the other one's gonna say Data. So what you want to do after you download it, you go into your PC, go into local disk C, program files, x86, Origin games, and then The Sims 4. Once you're in this folder, you will notice over here there are two files that are also labeled data and delta. What you don't want to do is drag and drop these two into here. So for the delta folder, this has all the game packs and expansion packs that replace the lighting in those game packs and expansion packs. You would want to come over here into this folder here, which is the delta folder as well. So here we have the delta folder, and here we also have the delta folder in your game. Again, you do not want to drag and drop these in here. You got to put them one by one. So what I mean by that is in here you have expansion pack number 1. So you want to double click that, double click world, and then double click areas, and you're going to get these .world files. Now these are the files that you want to drag and drop into the .world files in here. So to find them in here, you just go to the expansion pack as well, double click worlds, areas, and you'll see that you have the .world files in here as well. So what you want to do is you want to drag and drop the .world files into the .world files in here. So then you do that, and then you click replace files in this destination. So you have to do that for each individual one of these. You do not want to drag the folder and replace the folder. You just want to replace the .world files, because if you try to replace the folder, your game will not work, or it will mess up your game very badly, and you do not want to do that. So the next mod I want to show you guys is more so a texture mod, or mods shall I say, because it's more than one. So with these texture mods, it pretty much replaces things that are already in the game, such as greenery, flooring, foundation, and roofing. And I'm going to link each one down below because they are individual mods. So the first one is the nature mod. The nature mod replaces textures of the trees, rocks. I don't know if you guys can tell, I did turn off my reshade mod, but you can see this tree here definitely has a different texture to it. It is not what it looks like with the base game, and with this lighting mod, it makes it look even more defined and beautiful. As you can see, the rocks have a little bit of different texture as well, so it definitely replaces a lot of that. Now, this next mod by the same creator is a terrain replacement. So I don't know if you guys noticed the floor here, but it looks a lot more different. It's definitely a different texture than what is originally in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the terrain paint. Okay, so for example, for this first one, you guys can see the preview here. It says toe tinklers. So if you go ahead and spray that, it is a complete, I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but it is a complete different paint from the original one. I personally think that these are better. As I said, it just adds more depth and sharpness to the game, and I absolutely love that. Here's another one, and you guys can see the difference between the original and what has been replaced, and that's for every single one of them. You can see there's definitely a difference, and I think it's absolutely great. And here are some more different paints. As you can see, it is very different, and I love it. I think the creator did a great job in just giving it a different feel. Like, look at this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is absolutely gorgeous. You guys can build some beautiful homes. I know I struggle building good homes, but look at this. Oh my gosh, like, just the texture of that is amazing. So as I said, you guys can go ahead and check it out for yourselves. Look at that. Like, I absolutely am in love with these terrain paints. Definitely adds differences into the game. This next mod, this is the K505 mod, and it replaces the foundation. This is by the same creator, which is Tech Hippie, and pretty much what it does is just replace the foundations and the roofing, so they look a lot different than what the base game foundations look like. So you guys can see there's definitely a lot more texture here, even with the foundation that's already on this house. Almost realistic looking, I would say. Like, it definitely has a more realistic feel to it than the foundation here. There's definitely a huge difference in how it looks. I personally like it, but it's completely up to you if you decide you want to put this in your game. But you can definitely see there's a lot more texture here, and I absolutely love it. As I said, it adds more dimension and a different look to your game. So as you can see here, this roofing that's already here is definitely a different texture than what is in the base game. You guys can definitely check out the screenshots that the creator took so you can see the difference between these new textures versus the EA textures, because there is definitely a huge difference. Also, the creator has another mod for flooring, which I did not download just because I do like some of this flooring that's already here. I have downloaded just other different kinds of floorings by different creators, but some of the floorings in here I do like, so I didn't want to have them replaced. But that is totally up to you. The creator does offer that as well. I will link that one down below as well, even though I will not be showing you guys that one today, but you can go ahead and check it out. And as I said, the creator does have screenshots of what the original Sims 4 version looks like and what their version looks like. All right, so this next mod that I want to talk about is actually the fan art maps mod by Noir Sims. Please tell me I'm pronouncing that right. So pretty much what it does is replaces the maps in each world. So right now, this is the map for Sulani, and it is absolutely stunning. It is beautifully made. I love it. And I'm also going to show you guys the other worlds here. So this is Willow Creek. Look at this. Amazing. By the way, for Willow Creek, there are 3 different maps that this creator made. So you can choose between those 3, which one you like best. This one is season 1, which I absolutely love because it is super bright and colorful, but you can also choose between 2 other maps as well. This is the map for Oasis Spring, and honestly I feel like these maps suit the game a lot better. Then we have Newcrest. Now there's no houses or builds in here because this is like a brand new save, but you guys can see how they constructed this. I think it's so perfect. Here's Magnolia Promenade. Like, look at that. You better stop it right now. This is so gorgeous. I love how the creator created like a dock right here. And then there's a stream. Here we have Windenburg, which again, beautifully made. And there's the little lagoon monster. I think that's what it's called. I'm not 100% sure. I think that there was, I don't know if it's a myth or not, that you're able to see this monster in the water from the bluffs, but I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. But I love how the creator included that in there. Here is Del Sol Valley, which is actually one of my favorites. I love how they have a pier here with the water, and it just looks like legit California. I mean, I've never been to California. I've only ever seen photos, but it gives it a real feel of California, which I think Del Sol Valley is based off of, and this creator captured that so perfectly. Like, this is actually one of my favorite maps that the creator made. But out of all the maps that this creator has made, hands down, I would have to say Strangerville is my favorite. Now this is the dark Strangerville version. There is a normal one, but this one right here gives me Stranger Things vibes, and I think it is so fitting and so perfect for Strangerville, and I am in absolute love. This is definitely my most favorite map out of all of them, and this goes right in front of the map for Del Sol Valley. And this is also Evergreen Harbor. I'm not going to go through every single map. You guys can go ahead and check it out for yourselves. As I said before, I will have it linked down below. There are, I believe, maybe 2 maps that are missing. Creator hasn't created any maps for Mount Komorebi, Henford on Bagley, or Tartosa. I don't know if the creator is going to make these maps. So some of these maps do not work. Oh, this is San Myshuno, by the way. So the ones that don't work will be linked under fixed, and then the ones that work, I will link the original creator so you guys are able to get the rest of them. All right, you guys, so that is it. Let me know if there's any of these that actually interested you that you are going to put into your game. Let me know if it improves anything in your game or how you feel about it. I definitely would say my favorite out of all of these would definitely be the Reshade mod and the fan art maps. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked any of these mods or if you installed any of these in your game. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.